Staining wood shouldn't just happen when you accidentally spill your coffee. Or when you... Wow. Well, these beets are extra juicy. That's gonna stain. Doing some intentional staining is a way of giving your axe a bit of character. Majority of axe handles are made from hickory. Hickory has low tannins, which makes it easier to stain, as too many tannins in the wood will interfere with the stain's coloring and absorption. And a good stain will bond well with the wood fibers, like things that are acidic. Things with a low pH level make effective stains because the acidity opens up the grain and allows for better absorption. A lot of these stains will also react with the metal of the axe's head to form a patina by accelerating oxidization. Patina is different than red rust, which damages the metal. It can form naturally over time, or it can be created, and we'll get to that later. First, let's prep the handle. Before we stain, we gotta clean the handle and expose the wood pores. A good sanding with 120 to 200 grit sandpaper helps to remove any finishing, grime, and past mistakes. From the handle, not from life. Hydrogen peroxide is a really great wood cleaner, and it will also semi-bleach and lighten the tone of the wood. And if you have a lot of grime, you can also use a steel ruler. It can act as a draw knife and really scrape off that grime. Now for the fun part. Let's mess around with some ingredients you probably have laying around your home. You can experiment with a bunch of different things. Coffee or black tea to give a nice earthy tone. Berries? Why not try out some jam? Beets? Use some leftover wine. We know you got that laying around. These will give a rich red hue. Okie dokie. Or some vinegar and steel to create a really cool look. Now a lot of these stains are going to start out pretty light, so like a good old Canadian winter, you're going to have to put on a lot of layers. I'm also a big fan of using fire. A nice light char will decorate and strengthen the wood. If you want to avoid using live fire, you can also use the remains and rub some charcoal into the wood. You can also use different ingredients to build up these layers, like wine and fire, or fire and mustard. Let's jump over to the axe head and create a layer of patina. So just like with the axe handle, we're going to start with clearing off the surface. Using some sandpaper and WD-40 will do the trick. Or you can do a long vinegar soak. Some of the ingredients we used for the handle will also create an interesting look and protective layer for the axe head. Things like oil and coffee grinds, mustard, lemon juice. Once everything is done, hopefully you're happy with the results. Or not. The handle's got an interesting vibe going on with the staining. Well, anyways, it's all about experimenting. Lovely. When we're done, let's seal it up. I like to use some boiled linseed oil to protect the wood and make the grain really pop. Just rub it in, let it soak, and you're good to go. And there you have it, an axe with a bit of character.